It's absolutely beautiful here. I'm in Balloch, which is in Loch Lomond. I'm heading towards Luss, but I thought I'd stop in here just to show you all the boats moored at Loch Lomond. At the height of the summer, you can hardly get moving here. It's so packed with tourists. Quite rightly so, because over there in the distance is where the cruise boats leave from to take you up Loch Lomond. It's such a popular place. And as I showed you there earlier, in the distance, Trossachs. Beautiful hill walking country up there. As you can see, the mountains are still snow free. But that won't be like that for much longer. So picturesque here. I mean, that scene there could make a great jigsaw. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Doesn't look like they're on today. Maybe the season's finished. Not sure. We'll take a closer look. This is the other side of the bridge. Look at all those boats. There's so many. Another swan down there. Some of these little boats look amazing. I would have any one of them. This is us on the bridge, going across. And up there in the distance is the hills. This is Balloch town. Very quiet this time in the morning. Look at that, it's just so beautiful. Swan. Just adding to the beauty of the scene. Let's go and check those cruise boats. See if they're running or not. I don't think so though. There's a nice one down there, the Osprey at Loch Lomond. Somebody working on their boat. And there's the walks you can do along the river leaving path. Alexandria 1.5 miles, Renton 2 3/4 miles, Dumbarton 5 miles, Glasgow 21 miles. Look at that beautiful pub and inn. And it looks like they are on today. Sweeney's Cruise Company, Loch Lomond Experience Cruise, and there's the times. Looks like you can have a nice meal here. It's by the side of the water. It's like they're cleaning it. Well, if they are on today, there's not anybody here. So quiet. There's a little notice if you want to read that. This looks like the end of the line, the train station. Balloch train station. I'll ask if the cruises are on. Hi, the cruise is on today.
Yeah.
But
It's just see the white board behind you.
yeah,
That's just what the cruise is.
what time is the next one?
The next one will be at 11:30.
Half 11. What is it?
17.50 per person.
Right, and where does it go? Like, how long are you out for about?
The blue line, so it's a 1
Oh,
hour
yeah.
tour and you go as far as Inchmore.
All right. So half 11.
Yeah.
Right, that's great. Thank you. If I had time, I would have been on the cruise. I've got to get to Luss. I'll definitely come back and do this cruise. What a perfect day for it. I don't know if that shows up in the camera, but you can see there's a bar through there in that middle window. There seems to be a craze these days, eh? There's not too many on this railing though. There is a few going along. It's very sparse. Certainly compared to my Liverpool video, what being Liverpool. The Liverpool one had hundreds of thousands on it. So I wonder the fence actually stayed up. Look at that beautiful flat at the top. It's balcony. Imagine having the flat there, one of those two flats, the two balconies, overlooking the river. Looking right up there. What a view. Anyway, it's back to the car. Let's head towards Luss. Incidentally, I'm parked in the car park to the Balloch Castle Country Park. It's absolutely beautiful in there. Loads of car parking spaces. And a play park for the kids. There's the main street. A Blue Lagoon chippy. The Waterhouse Inn pub. Lovely. Look at that beautiful little burger van or snack van. So I've pulled into the car park at Luss. Welcome to Glendarach, otherwise known as Luss. Yes, Glendarach was the fictional town in Take the High Road, and this is the village where it was filmed. That's a little general store. What a beautiful little village this is. Down there you can just see a little peak of Loch Lomond. It's been years since I've been here. Down here is a pier. These little cottages. Absolutely beautiful. There's Loch Lomond. Around here is a little shop that got used in Take the High Road. That's it there. It's even got a little beach.
beautiful view.
This place is full of tourists. I'm hearing all sorts of languages. Here's some of the cruises. We're in there. And there's the Sweeney ones that we just looked at in Balloch. Obviously older prices. Breathtaking scenery, isn't it? In a little while's time, that cruise boat that we looked at earlier in Balloch should be coming up this way. So beautiful. If you're watching from America or Canada, no, this is not the loch where the Loch Ness Monster is. That's in Loch Ness, just further up north. So let me tell you a bit about Loch Lomond, the loch. It's around 24 miles long and it contains around 30 islands, many of which are inhabited. It is the largest freshwater lake in the United Kingdom, reaching a depth of up to 620 feet in some places. This loch holds, wait for it, 1.6 trillion litres of water. Mind-blowing, isn't it? It's fairly calm, there's a slight swell in the water, but not too much. Still extremely busy this time of the year. We're 2 days away from November. See the clouds on the hills? Wouldn't mind a wee shot in one of them. There's your speedboat tours. Prices. And there's a kind of little map of the loch. Diverse wildlife lives here, including ospreys. How beautiful is that? Look at that. Imagine living there. Quite a strong wave hitting the beach. You can see it, the swell getting a bit more. Spectacular. I've heard all sorts of languages here. Such an attraction for tourists. Don't know if you can see that plane up there, but I think there's plane tours as well. That's just been swirling around the loch. I'm walking along the beach now. There's these beautiful little benches just dotted around. Another one up there. You can just sit down and look out, maybe have your quiet lunch. Take in all the scenery. Don't know if you can see in the distance there, but there's people in swimming. Oh my goodness. Cold water swimmers. In a place Greg Hemphill and his wife Jules would love to come to. Maybe they've been. They do cold water swimming, of course, up and down the country. Let me tell you some interesting facts about the village of Luss. It dates back to at least the 6th century, so that makes it almost 1,500 years old. When Christian missionaries arrived in the area, it grew around the original church site of St Kessel. An Irish missionary who was said to have preached there long before St Columba reached Iona. Another interesting fact about Luss is the churchyard holds ancient Viking graves. The Luss parish church, which was rebuilt in 1875, sits in a site used for worship for over 1,500 years. In the churchyard you also find Viking hogback gravestones. That's curved stones carved like longships, dating from the 11th century. In fact, they're some of the oldest Viking relics in mainland Scotland. Another fact, as I mentioned earlier, it was a filming location for Take the High Road, which, if you don't know, is a Scottish soap opera. From 1980 until 2003, the Scottish TV soap Take the High Road was filmed in Luss. The village stood in for the fictional town of Glendarach, making it one of Scotland's most famous TV villages. Many of the cottages seen in the show still look the same. I think you'll agree that Luss looks like a postcard perfect tourist village. But do you know it began as a workers' settlement? The identical stone cottages were built in the early 1800s for slate quarry workers who mined in the nearby hills. Each cottage had a front flower garden, a tradition villagers still keep up beautifully today. Here's another fact, it's in a national park. Yes, it sits within Loch Lomond in the Trossachs National Park, which is Scotland's first national park, created in only 2002. Luss is also a wedding hotspot because of its beauty and quaint church. Luss is one of the most popular wedding villages in Scotland. Couples come from all over the world to get married by the loch, making it one of the busiest tiny churches in the country. And here's an interesting fact, the name Luss might mean herb or plant. The name is thought to have come from the Gaelic word Luss, L-U-S, meaning herb or plant. Some locals say it refers to the abundance of wildflowers that grew here, fitting for a village famous for its floral displays. And finally, here's what we can say about Luss. It's a gateway to Loch Lomond's hidden islands. As I mentioned, there are over 30 islands on Loch Lomond. And from Luss you can see Inch Llaneg, Inch Connachan, Inch Tavanach and Inch Fad. I'm probably saying some of them wrong. Forgive me if I am. Each with its own legends, like wallabies for instance on Inch Connachan. Yes, definitely Luss is a place to come. And as I say, I've came here at the end of October, nearly November, and it's still beautiful. Beautiful all year round, but just a word of caution, if you come at the height of the summer, this place is jam-packed, and I mean jam-packed, with tourists. There's a bit of spiel about the Clan Cahoon. If you're interested in reading that. This is where the cold water swimmers come. There's a little cabin up there, I think it's a little hothouse, and you get in there and get all roasting hot. Then when you're all roasting hot, you come running out and you jump into that freezing cold water, and it's supposed to do something for you. I don't know what, but I think it makes you really good looking or something. Over in the distance you can see a little speedboat going by. A little break in the pier. Unfortunately I can't go over. Breathtaking, isn't it? Can't get enough of looking at this. I don't want to turn the camera around, but the cold water, people are going into the water just now and they all look really red as if they've heated right up, and now they're going into the water. I don't want to show you because they're in a state of, well, not undressed, but you know what I mean. Swim here. Look at this here. Big massive mushrooms. Let's look in the churchyard. I love looking at all graves, but not in a morbid way. I just like to see when people lived and died, and I sometimes think about the life that they had. If it was a good one, an average one, a bad one. When I see people that died young, it makes me sad. When I see people that lived to a good age, I think, wonder if they had a nice time. And there's the view from the churchyard. And here is the church. How beautiful is that building? No wonder couples come from all over the world to get married here. A little bench to sit and think about your loved ones. Absolutely beautiful. Another wee boat out there. This is just stunning. It's definitely a contender for the prettiest village in Scotland. Not that I've been to every single one, but of the ones I have been to, this is a contender. There's a little bit about the church. Just look at this building. Absolutely beautiful. Stonework is preserved amazing. I love seeing old buildings that have been preserved like this. Look at the colours on those gravestones. Very autumnal. Let's have a look down here. the river down here. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that beautiful scene. Down at the side of the river. Look how clear that water is. Can you see that? A kind of green hue. And I don't know if that's moss on the bed of the river or reflections of the trees. It's a beautiful colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Everywhere you look. Beautiful. There's the river bending round the corner. Back up to the main street. If you're into your whisky, there's the Luss distillery, the Lomond Gin Distillery, Loch Lomond Whisky Experience. Beautiful. There's some of the bottles up there in the window. See them? Lomond Gin, all the different flavours. There's the Luss General Store for all your touristy things. See, it's pumpkin season. Somebody over there selling pumpkins. Little horse. 2 horses, a horse and a donkey. And a pony. On closer inspection, I think that's goats or sheep. I'm here now at Lomond Shores shopping place at Loch Lomond. Last time I was here it was chock-a-block with people because I came at the height of the summer. Here's some more tours, boat tours. Beautiful here as well. What a setting for doing your shopping. So Lomond Shores and Loch Lomond in general isn't that far. It's not even half an hour drive outside of Glasgow. If you're ever visiting Glasgow, this is a short day trip. Sea Life Centre in there. You can see where all the pedalos and all the different canoes, kayaks, etc. are all moored up for the winter. A lot of action goes on here in the summer. There's the shops you have here, Mountain Warehouse, Lochside. Loch Lomond News, mall in there. There's the Sea Life Centre up there. Here's an interesting fact too about Loch Lomond. It's 620 feet deeper than the North Sea. Wow, I didn't know that. Absolutely gorgeous. There's also a woodland walk here. Go wild. I don't think I'll be going wild. I think my going wild days are behind me now. Look at this. Water everywhere. And there's the go wild bits up there. You cross over the path. Amazing. Tree loop, Loch View. Loch View, that sounds good. This is lovely. Wee bit muddy underfoot, but not too bad. You can see all the boats up there. Distance. Look at that up there. Go wild across that net. Okay. Keep going till we see this loch. We could go down that way. And up. That we will. Bit muddy here. Yeah, it's best to wear boots doing this. Anyway, let's. Oh, I can see the loch. Deeper than the North Sea, wow. Who would have thought? 620 feet. To walk around this muddy bit. There we go. We've up here. That's cheating. Look at this wall. It's made of like crystal stone. That's beautiful. Nice little beachy bit down there. Very peaceful. And there's your view. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here at Lomond Shores, down at the shore of Loch Lomond. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of Luss. And I'll see you the next time. Bye now.